if you thought you were old enough to get away with texting and driving, that could soon change. MU students feel that the buses are overcrowded. However, Columbia Public Transit can't afford any more buses. Missouri outlawed synthetic drug K2, and now they're trying to outlaw a new synthetic drug called bath salt. Here's a fresh idea. About 5% of the workers here are challenged in some way. In about an hour, the city of Columbia will be rededicating the Daniel Boone building. Grocery stores, like the one behind me, are in a different ballpark. A costly city mistake. Now Columbia City Council leaders could take action. I'm live in front of Townsend Hall, where future teachers get education so they can educate students. But as of now, they might not be able to educate anyone. Missouri Auditor Tom Schweik is looking for ways to make state agencies more efficient. Law enforcement agencies on the move in Jefferson City. More on that coming up. Bill in the House is causing some smoke. More on that coming up. 2 weeks before, about 20,000 bike riders rode into Columbia. Many businesses prepared for economic success. Columbia's district prepared as well.
We put together coupon sheets, maps, directions on how to get to the district, and we hand them out.
Some businesses did experience a small increase in revenue then. Christina Kelly, who owns Makes Sense, says she had staff prepared to stay later expecting a rush.
We didn't post extended hours, but I had staff prepared to be here extended hours. Like if we were really busy, we weren't going to just shut the door at 6 o'clock.
But some downtown businesses didn't see any bikers at all.
Didn't see too many people as a result of the roundup. I don't recall having seen anybody downtown from the roundup.
Now Walker says Blue Stem is still prepared for this new motorcycle visit.
Because we had 2 motorcycle roundups this month, we had the work of Joseph Farmer, who makes the Harley Birds.
Businesses say they expect more patrons this time around with the Hog State Rally. But some businesses say they won't be preparing extensively this time around. Sierra Corley, KOMU 8 News, Columbia. This is Sierra Corley in Osage Beach. The recent E. coli reports don't seem to be affecting local businesses. In fact, they may be helping. June had the lowest E. coli reports at the lake this year, and that helped people fall back into their old recreation habits.
We have a lot of people who come down just for recreation that stay here because we have hookups for their boats. And that hasn't really declined for us. That's actually been pretty good.
Hotels like the Comfort Inn aren't seeing a decline in customers either.
It doesn't really affect me because I don't really see E. coli ever affecting me. I don't think about it.
Tammy Grant from Iowa has come to the lake before. She says she's not worried because she's seen it before.
I guess at home in Des Moines we usually have E. coli in our reservoir, so I don't know, it doesn't really bother me.
Lake leaders didn't have in numbers yet on the holiday weekend, but are hoping the lowered levels and higher interest pays off by Monday. Sierra Corley, KLMU 8 News, Lake of the Ozarks. With the holiday season coming, a group of about 35 students are already in the spirit. The Westminster Poverty Initiative started its Excess program Monday and has already fed more than 100 people.
So we wanted to utilize the food and get it to folks who really need it, because we do have homeless people in the community. And so it was an ongoing challenge, but we finally kind of nailed down an agreement with the new management of Fresh Ideas.
The program is in partnership with Fresh Idea Food Services, which runs the dining hall. Instead of throwing away uneaten food at the end of the day, the initiative packages the food up and gives it to the local soup kitchen.
We usually don't have a lot of food left over from lunch, but there are days like today, for example, which participation rates are down, so we have a little bit more food left over.
All of the food, in fact, is excess food from either lunch or dinner. And so it's not canned food or boxed food. It's fresh, it's quality, because Westminster's dining hall is pretty exceptional compared to most schools.
The initiative plans to expand its services to the local homeless shelter, but can't yet because of health department restrictions. Sierra Corley, KLMU 8 News, Fulton.